Hey guys, our decline here, average picker. So we got another pretty late at night picking going on. This is the Sargent cRuNCh. It's pinned up by Pick Me, 1977, and sent to me by Lock Lover. So we're gonna see what we can do with it tonight. Hopefully we're gonna get this thing picked right now, because I'm hoping to send this out. God, the thing is crunchy. I'm hoping to send it out tomorrow morning in the mail through Cocket. But if we don't, I'll send it on in the next couple days whenever we get it picked. I'm just kind of raking pins 1 and 2, and they just keep crunching. Okay, moving towards the back. That was 4, maybe 5. Doesn't. Okay. Oh, that was. Got a very minor rotation on the core. After we just barely bumped the pin. Okay, 2 just either set or overset. It's hard to tell. The springs in this are pretty crazy. It's just I don't want to say they feel weak, but it's hard to tell what that one's doing. I think 2 is overset. Check and see if we've got any other binders in there, and maybe we can get it to do something. Oh, I might have just, no. Okay, that was 5. That seems like a good sign, because we haven't gotten anywhere with 5 yet. Oh, okay, so we've got a little bit of a false set going. One is definitely bound up. Okay, so 1 just set, and it tilted a little bit more into a false. So we've got a pretty good false going. Nudge 1 a little bit more, and it gave us a tiny bit more of a false. I wonder if we keep going on 1. That was definite counter rotation, but then we're just gonna keep going on and see what. Oh, there we go. There we go. That felt like it was just kind of hanging in there. Okay, so we do have a key. It was not mummified. And there's what our bidding looks like. Alright, so it's going to be interesting to see what that 1 looks like. Actually, I'm kind of curious about 2 and 3, because they seemed pretty prone to oversetting. Works very smoothly. Let's see. Let's do some tilting there. Hold on, guys. Take you on a little bit of a ride. Okay, what have we got? You know what? Just get the back off first. But yeah, there's the pinning tweezers. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with pinning tweezers. Okay, does it say to use a shim? Sargent cRuNCh doesn't seem to say anything about a shim. What do we got? The other follower. Oh, go. Too crazy going there. Okay, so this is, I should have looked at the key. This is actually a 6-pin. I really thought we were dealing with 5. So anything I might have said about what pin I was on, I was probably off by 1, except for pin 1. Oh, these are nasty. So 6, kind of a crazy serrated deal, but you know, we'll flip it around and get a close-up going. Okay, so there's 2. Yeah, 2 really seemed to want to overset. And 1 was just hard to get to do much. Part of the problem though, and I guess I should have shown you, there wasn't much of a lip for it to sit on. I'll take these out from the back or the front. Yeah, we'll do the back. Oh, that is a really... Guys, wait till you see pin 6. You're going to want to stick around for pin 6. Oh my gosh. Let's see where Sargent cRuNCh is getting its name. I'm being really careful here because I don't want to get these flipped incorrectly. These are those kind of pins where it's very hard to tell. We're going to go back to the front here for one. Which way the intention was for them. And guys, okay, so yeah, so we've got just my little feeler pick. So it looks like we've got threading. Yeah, chamber 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. All have, oh, and okay, yeah. So all the chambers up top are threaded. Looks like we have a, you know, I hate bringing the springs out, and especially on this threading, I'm afraid I'm just gonna pull them. But it looks like we've got a combination of brass and steel springs, and none of them seem particularly long. They're not wanting to bounce out. Let's see what we've got going on with the core. Let's see. Oh yeah, all of those are threaded too. All right, so let's get the camera flipped around and we'll take a look here. Okay. So if we look in here, we can see got threading on all those chambers. Let's see if I can show you in here too. Let's see, we've got threading. And that threading actually runs through every single one of the chambers. And so you're seeing how Sargent cRuNCh gets its name. So look at one of the drivers here. Look at that guy. That is crazy work there, dude. That is a big ass driver. Check out that one. You can see how fine some of the serrations are. Almost remind me of like kind of candlesticks. I guess in a sense it doesn't matter too much which way it goes in, but we want to get it back together right. Okay, this was a 2. And number 1, God, look at that thing. Dude, that is some gnarly pins. Okay, so let's look in 6. And these are the key pins. It's 5. 4. Okay, so 3 was one of our ones that was a little prone to feeling like it wanted to overset. This is 3. So you can see if that thing gets up in there too much. It's just gonna grab all the way. 2 definitely was wanting to overset. You can see there's a lot of space there for it to grab. You can see too, like that's, I had, you know, there was kind of, is it overset or not? And if it's just grabbing in there, you know, it would still have a little tiny bit of wiggle room on it. It would make it hard to tell if it was how much under spring tension it was. And there's our first key pin. I take a couple of these would be good in any lock, but they just look downright tame, like given some of the craziness going on in these other ones, you know. I mean, look at, well, 5 and 4. I mean, that's a great little pin. But you light it up with all of this, and it's like, wow, that looks almost normal. All right. Well, as always, I appreciate it, Lock Lover, for sending me the Sargent cRuNCh. And thanks, Pick Me, 1977. We're going to get this thing put back together and sent out in the mail tomorrow. So it'll show up again on YouTube, I think, over on, was it Jimmy Lovejoy's channel. So, all right, guys, have a good night.